Isn't one of them.
Good morning, Nascar. I bet if I stop feeding you, you have something to say.
Over on its roof is Brian Newman in the tri-oval crash. The car flips 2, now 3 times. Oh, trouble! Elias Sauber over once and a half. Oh, trouble! Steve Clark is off into the infield. Terrible crash. I'm alone. I'm the only. I'm the blister. I'm the Bayman. I'm the waster. Now I'm stronger.
NASCAR Thrills from NASCAR Images. It's a mix of speed, of thrills, and unforgettable images from throughout NASCAR's amazing 6-decade ride.
It's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr.
NASCAR Thrills also goes beyond the racetrack to see how NASCAR and its teams pour as much effort into safety development as they do into the races themselves. So come along for the ride, the memories, the evolution, and get thrilled in 5, 1, 0, 0. It's NASCAR Thrills from NASCAR Images on DVD.
For nearly 6 decades, no sport has enjoyed a more meteoric rise in popularity than NASCAR. Nearly every weekend, from Valentine's Day through Thanksgiving, hundreds of thousands of fans jam the grandstands across the United States, and millions more watch on television. The reason? They just may witness a special moment like this one.
Position.
Getting physical here at Darlington Raceway like it's supposed to be. Craven has another shot, but only one. The white flag out. This time, Kurt Busch leads by inches back to turn 1.
The gloves are off. Craven is there in turn 1. Half a car length back. Busch drifts high. Craven unable to make a move. That remains single file. Craven down to the inside.
Here they come off turn 2, racing for the lead and the win. The crowd on the back straightaway is just going delirious. Busch, Craven, nose to tail. Here comes Craven up top. Busch goes up the block. Here comes Craven down to the bottom, trying to hang on. Both cars are loose and more. He's got it this time. It's going to be a drag. They touch. Craven got him. Craven got it. All right. What a finish. The goal for every NASCAR driver is simple: to make it to this line before anyone else does. Now, some races are won by several car lengths, others are won by several feet. But when Ricky Craven outdueled Kurt Busch at Darlington in 2003, the difference was measured by several digits to the right of the decimal point.
Catching them's one thing, passing them is another.
Come on, baby, come on.
Side by side, 2 laps to go. Somebody's got to give. Getting into turn 1.
The pressure was on.
Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch side by side. They both.
2 laps ago, it was about one more opportunity.
Busch crushes the wall.
He bumped me hard enough to slide up into the fence. I hit the fence, he hit me.
They bounce off each other.
If we added one little extra element, we both would have spun.
Craven has the lead. Busch bumps him.
One of those situations where maybe I can make my car as wide as I can for a couple laps and see what happens.
Craven to the outside and Busch back underneath, regains the top spot.
Now here comes Ricky Craven trying to regain that lost ground. Busch back to the lead on the back straightaway. Bumped him back to repay him for the bump he gave me, and now I was back in the lead. Ricky Craven in hot pursuit, pedal to the metal, and Dave Blaney joins this battle. Here's Busch, 2 car lengths out in front. Here comes Craven again, using the high lane on the moving four.
Play to my strength, which at that time, the Tide car was so good off of turn 4.
Getting physical here at Darlington Raceway like it's supposed to be. Craven has another shot, but only one. Both knew we were going to engage in a battle of who's going to be able to win this thing. Craven pours all the steam, pulls to the inside lane. They are dead even coming down to the line. This is going to be close. They lead on one another. Across the line, Ricky Craven gets the win, and they continue the crash headed up into turn 1. The adrenaline was flowing, just the pump feeling that you get of having it all on your shoulders at the end of the race, the pressure, and being able to perform.
It was the equivalent of the last second shot in basketball. It was the equivalent of sticking the ball in the end zone.
That's what any driver wants, and that's what any kid dreams about, is being in position, let's say the bottom of the ninth, or catching that football in the end zone, getting both feet in bounds and scoring a winning touchdown.
It's all about hitting it out. It's all about hitting it out. I'm not interested in the base hit. I'm not interested in a double. I'm swinging for the fence. That race represents something really special.
Sorry, we got that grease going. You guys got a lead. That's a lot of fun. I'm sorry that we got wrecked race cars. I had no power steering. Right? Really? Yeah, it was gone. I really didn't think I had a shot. I came off the turn 4 and you got some wheels. I got a bad connection. Yeah, it's opened up. Yeah, thank you. We raced each other, I suppose. It was awesome.
2 years earlier, rookie Kevin Harvick came to Atlanta, making just his third career NASCAR Cup start. Jeff Gordon was making his 259th start. After 499 miles of racing, they found themselves in the same place at the same time.
Gordon's going to make the big move on the inside when they get down here to turn 3.
Most of that stuff is that.
He's going to drive it to the bottom.
I'm such a nice
The slow car is going to be in the way. Just like a year ago, he's going to get him though. He's going to get him. Gordon got loose. It's Harvick. Harvick goes. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. What a race. How to finish.
Harvick beat Gordon by 6 thousandths of a second. Talladega in 1993, the margin was even closer.
This is the battle for the lead of the very last lap. Jarrett falls in behind Irvin, and Kyle Petty falls in line behind Earnhardt. Jarrett falls off of Irvin. It's Earnhardt and Irvin coming up on lap traffic. It's a dead heat at the end of the back straightaway. Ernie Irvin to the bottom of the racetrack. Now it thins out to 2 by 2. It's Irvin to the inside. Up high is Dale Earnhardt. Lap traffic ahead. Ernie Irvin with maybe a foot on Dale Earnhardt off the corner. Side by side for the lead of the diehard 500.
Here comes Mark Martin. He'll try and tuck it right behind Ernie Irvin, but it's going to be Irvin and Earnhardt settling it. Irvin goes to the low side of the racetrack. Earnhardt force high. Here they come to the stripe. It's going to be a dead heat at the line. Earnhardt by about 2 inches. It looked as though Earnhardt by about 1.5 inches or 2, if that much.
Earnhardt's win over Ernie Irvin was less than 5 1,000ths of a second, a tick quicker than Harvick's win over Gordon. Well, actually less than a tick. Now, how does NASCAR make such microscopic measurements? With radio transponders that record the very instant a driver crosses the start-finish line. NASCAR has been using electronic timing and scoring since 1993. And come to think of it, it would have been nice if NASCAR would have had those transponders back in February of 1959.
3 days for NASCAR to find a photograph good enough to declare Lee Petty the winner. Only 2 of the 3 cars in this picture were actually fighting for the win in 1959. 44 years later, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series did one car make that truck better.
Up on top, then it sets around the outside of Bobby Hamilton. It's going to get tight.
Presley dodging to the high side. Crawford goes down, but he tries to make it pass. As they're coming on the line, it's Rick Crawford making the pass, and Crawford wins to Daytona 250.
That's what I'm talking about. Truck racing.
Wow, hell.
For hours each race, a crew chief constantly reminds his driver, relax, be patient, take it easy. And even when the white flag waves, well, it ain't over till it's over. And if they need further proof, all they have to do is tell the story of the 1990 Daytona 500, when the driver running second was suddenly first.
Half lap to go. 4-car shootout to decide it all. Dale Earnhardt.
Here comes Dave Cope down on the inside. Earnhardt has a problem.
Swapping back. Something is amiss. And on the outside, it is car number 10, Derek Cope. Something amiss on the Earnhardt car. Coming to the line. And an amazing finish. The Whitcomb Racing Team has won it.
Unbelievable.
I was driving this back bumper, and LeBarney got me pretty loose at that time, and Down the back straightaway, we lost a little bit of ground. I knew I'd be back to him by the time I got to start-finish line, but not really probably in a position to get him. And all of a sudden, you just started seeing, you know, things come off the car, the tires started to elongate, and we drove off into 3, and his car turned sideways, and we just drove right. I just drove right to him. I thought we were going to wreck, really, and then he just left the scene.
We run over some debris and cut a right rear tire down, David. Just a quarter of a lap away from victory. Much you can do about it.
To win the Daytona 500, you know, it takes one of those elements right out of the equation that you really set goals that you set for yourself. What it does is it just sets you apart from a lot of people, and you know, you become a part of the sport. You get chills in the back of your neck. They're life-changing experiences.
History repeated itself at the Homestead Miami Speedway in 2003. A not-so-awesome fact for awesome Bill Elliott.
So it looks like Bobby Labonte's going to come up with a runner-up finish today, pending this final lap. What about this Bill Elliott? Long dry spell ended last Sunday at Rockingham. He won at Indianapolis in August of 2002. And it was about a year and 3 months before he pulled off the win at the Rock last weekend. Now he's going to make it 2 in a row to bring down the 2003 season.
Oh, look at that! See on the flat? On the last lap. The last lap, he must have a flat tire.
Bobby Labonte's by. Can you believe that? Elliott is off the pace. Never give up.
Watch out, Bill.
Fatback McSwain is going to get to do a victory dance for us. Last lap drama at Homestead. Bobby Labonte wins the Ford 400.
Never over till it's over. I'm telling you, unbelievable.
And when it comes to watching the flag stand, it's always a good idea for a driver to make absolutely sure that the flag he's looking at is black and white, not just white. In 1994, Mark Martin was leading a NASCAR Busch Series race at Bristol when the caution came out with 5 laps to go. As Martin paced the field under yellow, he did what all winners do, almost. He waved to his adoring fans, accepted the congratulations of competitors, then lost count of the number of laps run, heading to victory lane 100 yards shy of the finish line and handing the win to David Green.
I can't believe anybody else would be that stupid. The stupidest thing ever done. There's nothing else I can say. I thought the race was over. Those guys pulled up beside of me waving, and I swear I thought I saw Houston come down pit road. I thought it was over.
The ultimate moment in NASCAR racing comes when 2 drivers are door-to-door battling for the lead. The flagman has this in his hand, poised to unfurl it across just one driver's hood. It's the supreme racing showdown. Man versus man and car versus car. Hang on, because everything goes and anything can happen.
Gordon's on his bumper. Gordon's going to try to the inside. He makes contact. Gets Rusty up out of the groove. Gordon goes by and goes into the lead. Here comes Gordon down to the checkered flag, and Jeff Gordon is going to win the Food City 500.
As they exit the bank and enter the finish line. Richard Petty goes back in front. They both spin. They're in the wall. Petty is slamming in the wall. He's coming down toward the finish line. Will he make it? He's still moving. The car stops 300, 400 feet shy of the finish line. Pearson is still running. Here's Petty trying to fire to come across the line. David Pearson moving down through as they come to the stripe. The winner is car number 21.
Trying to take it home. It's all come down to this. Out of turn 2, Donnie Allison in first. Richard Petty is now pulling out in front. Darrell Waltrip is in second. A.J. Foyt is in third. And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The tempers overflowing. They're angry. They know they have lost. And what a bitter defeat.
The Bristol Motor Speedway, Thunder Valley, has long been the site of some of NASCAR's greatest last lap duels. On a steamy August night in 1995, two of NASCAR's greatest champions blew off a little steam of their own.
Burton looks out of the inside of Mike Wallace, trying to make the move. He'll fall back in line, single file now. Earnhardt is within 3 car lengths of Terry Labonte. Last time in turn number 3, and Labonte now deals with the traffic.
Lap 499 on the board. Here they come with a stripe. White flag in traffic. Labonte gets crushed up. Labonte goes around. Dale Earnhardt now watches, but across the line, I believe Labonte spun.